Hello, this is going to be my makeup tutorial slash get ready with me. Because I've already done my hair and I'm already dressed, so I've already done that. So basically we're going to start, I've already put this ordinary serum on. So I'm going to put the simple moisturiser on top just so it can have a decent base. And then sometimes I use the CeraVe moisturiser, but it just depends on what my skin is like. But that is done, so now I'm going to get on to the next step. Okay, so now I've filled one in, I'm going to fill this one in on camera. So we're going to just, what I do is I just draw a line and drag it into the middle and do the top. And then just fill in the tail. Then I get my spoolie and I just rub it like that to blend it. And then I just blend it in. So now I'm going to get a cotton bud and wipe away all of the excess that I've got on my face. I'm literally just wiping it away so the more equal, and get rid of this bit in the middle so it doesn't go fully under my makeup. So now I'm going to carve my brows out, and to do that I use a flat brush, a flat square brush. So then I use this Maybelline concealer, but I'm running out of it, so I might have to use a different one. I'll just use this one for the time being because I need to get a new one. So as you can see, I'm carving my brow out now with the concealer, and just follow the shape of your brow. And then I'll just bring it down my eye a bit. Just put it just above my crease, like where my crease is. Yeah. So it doesn't look all cakey. And just bring it over and do the same on the other side. So now that you've done the under bit, you're just going to put some in the middle, like that, and some on the top, so it's carved on the top as well. This will just make it look more complete and not like half finished, I feel. So then we're going to blend that out with either a brush or a beauty blender. I'm going to use a beauty blender because I don't have my concealer brush at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet my beauty blender so it's softer when I'm applying my concealer, well, when I'm blending it out. So yeah. So you just blend it downwards and make sure you don't push it upwards into your eyebrow. And then just do the middle, and I like it to look blurred at the front, so I kind of go over the fronts with the beauty blender a bit, and then just do the tops, and then do the other side. So since I don't really wear foundation that much anymore, I'm just going to do some concealer and I'll be back with that in a minute. So I just used the same concealer that I did for carving out my brows, so we just put that in those places, but you can also add it to more places if you really like. Sometimes I do it like here to help with my nose contour, or I do some on my chin. So I'm gonna blend that out. So I'm gonna blend out one side so you can see how it looks. But you might not want to apply this straight onto spots because then it will contaminate like the applicator. So I recommend if you've got any spots that you want covering, use a brush rather than just putting it straight on with the applicator. So I've done one side, that's what it looks like, and I'm just going to blend out the other side and then I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm going to do my contour with the NYX Wonder Stick, but this is like the old one, so I'm not sure if the shade name's still on it, but we're just going to contour these places, and then I also do a tiny bit here, and just bring this contour like that, and bring a tiny bit up to your brow bone. So then you're going to blend that out and it will be good. So So I usually use a brush, but sometimes I do use the bottom of my beauty blender. I'll show you what that looks like. So it's just blend it out with the bottom, and then I usually go over with the brush, and then do the same on the other side. Just tap it into the skin and do that. Then we're just going to blend out my nose contour. Sorry that the camera stick keeps moving, it's because of how it's set up, so I'll just have to keep readjusting it. But with your nose, just go over all the contour and just blend it all together, because that will just make it look better when you put concealer on the tip of your nose and on the bridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same concealer that I use for everything else, and I'm just going to get a little bit on the brush and just do a line on my nose. Just going to make it a bit like an oval on the tip, and then on the bridge just do a little line, and then I just use my finger to blend it out. So you just blend it out with your finger and it will just look like you've got a button nose. But sometimes you have to add extra concealer onto the tip, because sometimes it doesn't show up as much as you want. So you just do an extra dot and just tap that out, and then you apply highlighter over the top. But this is an eyeshadow palette that I got a while ago, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from Amazon. So I'm going to use this for the highlighter, use the lighter shade, and just put it on the end and the bridge, so then it gives you that nice shape with your nose. If you want, you can put blush on, but I'm just going to use the excess that's left on my blush brush. Just put it on where you've contoured, and then put a tiny bit on your nose, but you don't want to get rid of the highlight. So now that I've done that, we're going to set my face ready for the mascara and the lip liner. So just going to set that and quickly blend out this around the lips, and then we're just going to wait for this setting spray to dry, and then we will do the mascara. So now that we've curled both sides, that's done. I used the W7 Fan Curl mascara, but I also mix this in with other ones, but I don't think I'm going to do that today, so I'm just going to use this one. So we're going to do this. It's quite a sticky formula, but it also, you can make your eyelashes look more wispy with it, or you can make them look more clumpy. It depends. So now I've done one coat, I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then we'll move in for a second coat. Then also put it on your bottom lashes. Just be careful you don't get it on the concealer. So I'm going to let that layer dry, and then I'll do a second layer. So now that that layer is dry, we're going to do a second one to make them clump a bit more and look longer and fuller. But I am going to warn you, this mascara is quite hard to get off. So we're going to just do the same on the other eye. So they are done, but I might also do another layer. But I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll come back and decide whether I'm doing another layer. but you need to use the cool shot setting, otherwise it will really hurt your eyes. So use the colder one because it doesn't hurt as much, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to do my lip liner. So I don't even know what brand this is. This is the Grwm lip liner. I don't know what shade it is, but yeah, that's what it looks like. This is my cousin's and a dog had it, so that's why it's so messed up. So just gonna line your lips with that. And then once you've lined your lips, so you just bring it in a bit. So that's what this should look like after. But I also might put a bit of the W7 lip twister on if there's any left. So with this one, I'm just going to do the same thing, just outline my lips. But since there's such a little bit left, I'm not going to bring it into the middle. I'm just going to do the outside. So then it should look like this, and then I'm going to get a clear lip gloss to go over the top. But first, I'm going to put a bit of the Abu Dhabi NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the middle. Just a little bit there. And just spin that out. And then I'm going to get a lip gloss and put that over the top. Okay, so I've got my lip gloss, and it's the Broadway Vitalip Mint Oil lip gloss. So it's this one. You can usually get them at like hair shops and stuff like that, but otherwise you can just order them off Amazon. And then you just put that over the top, and it just makes your lips look really plump. And then that's my makeup routine finished. And yeah, so I'm done now. So this is the finished look, but this is a more natural version of my makeup routine. Usually I do foundation, but this is a more natural school version. So but you can do more or less makeup for school. I just don't have enough time to do more makeup for school. So I'm going to say goodbye now, and yeah, so that's the end of the video.